I'll put a link below to this. I think Blend Swap's a pretty safe site. So again, hey, here's what we're talking about: how to get an airplane into your 3D game. We'll start here by showing you what it looks like in the game, and then after about 2 minutes, Alexander, Grief Chief, will hit us up and show us how it works in code. That is the game plan. That is the new format for these. I figure out that's the best way, where I don't have to do too much editing.
So yeah, that's kind of, this is not easy to fly actually, because there is no, it's kind of slightly realistic physics, so there is no air drag. So you can see the plane is just kind of rotating around its axis. But yeah, it's kind of like an airplane flying in some form of vacuum, I guess.
I've got a
Or a
challenge for you. Can you fly under the level and then fly back up?
Yeah, I can fly. I can fly under the level.
So like, because before, like, when we were doing the car, if you drive the car off the cliff, we just fly. You know, we fall forever. But now we potentially can fly under the level, fly out of the level.
Yeah, this is not easy. Like, it's even harder than an actual simulator almost.
Well, and you know what's funny is that you don't have, what is it called? Is it an alternator or something? You don't have the instrument to tell you when you're upside down.
That's true, but that's why I put this. I put this sky back in so that I have a really good reference. Otherwise, it's completely impossible to fly this without completely blue panoramic procedural sky that Godot has. It's just completely blue, and you have. Ooh! I just hit the ground from below.
Did you hit
so
the
I
ground?
guess that's the end of the video.
How did you hit the ground? You weren't even near the ground.
From below.
Oh wow. Okay. Again, I want to make these videos kind of shorter and more condensed for people.
Yeah.
So, can you show us what's under the hood? What is the programming part of this? And I'll move this around.
So, it's actually a modified car. So I took the car script that kind of looks like this, and it's what is the car script doing? It's this exact same script from Bastion, from his car that looks like this, and that script is using the vehicle body type here in Godot, and it's controlling its engine force, brake force, and a few other things that are already in there. It's controlling that through all of this code that you can see here, and connecting it to the actions on your keyboard or on the joystick, as you can see here. So that was the base, and I just copied this car script and created a biplane script. And then I did a lot of changes because a plane controls completely differently compared to a car. A car has wheels, a plane has ailerons, rudder, and I don't know what the third one is, I forgot. So how does this work how does this work in the plane? So the plane is still using some of these settings, like the engine force and the speed and the steering speed. Instead of steering the wheel, is now steering these plane controls, so the rudder and the aileron. And well, I'm kind of faking it at this point. I'm not really moving those ailerons. I'm not showing the graphics move. I'm just creating math that you see applied here, and that math basically just applies forces on the correct part of the plane. So for example, these are ailerons. So I'm applying an impulse, which might not be the proper way to do it, but I'm doing it in a fixed in a physics process. So 60 frames per second or something like that. I am applying an impulse on the location of the aileron, and the impulse is about this much strong. So as you can see, and in this direction. So what direction is this? This is the up. This is the up direction of the plane. this basis dot epsilon is the up direction of the plane. The roll angle is the roll angle of the ailerons. So how much are the ailerons deflected? So it's not a very physics-based way to apply forces from the ailerons anyway, but they are applied in the correct place. So these aileron forces are applied here in these positions that you can see here. So these are for the ailerons. These are actually for the elevators. So what are the elevators? The elevators are here. These control surfaces at the back of the plane that are horizontal. So those are the elevators. And then I'm still not doing the rudder. So that kind of covers the code for kind of what you need to do here for a biplane. This part here just sets the throttle values and the roll values for the ailerons and the elevators. So as you can see, it's when you press an action on your keyboard, so plane throttle up, plane throttle down, plane roll left, these are all actions that I connected in the input map here to buttons. So plane pitch up, plane pitch down, plane throttle up, plane throttle down. So that's how I control the plane, and then below is how I apply forces to it.
Okay, fantastic. All right, again, guys, I want to kind of keep these relatively short and concise. So again, the format is we showed you what it's doing in the engine, like in the game itself, and then now we're showing you the coding or programming. If you have any questions about how to use I can't. I just messed it up. I'm not editing this. Ailerons. Ailerons? Oh my gosh. Okay. Or anything about how to get a plane off the ground, or any flying object, right? Because once again, we have this in place, but when we get our own assets in, it shouldn't be hard to get like a drone flying around, or like a flying car if we wanted. Like there's other things that we can have that are flying objects. So if you have any questions about that, put them in the comments below, of course. You know too, if you like this video, hit the like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, thanks for subbing, or consider subbing. Insert catchphrase here. We're here to help, so see you on the internet. Bye-bye.